My sister's calling me. I'm filming a video. Today I'm going to switch it up and do my current beauty favorites. So I'm just going to show some of the beauty products I've been loving recently. I'm not going to do these every month like most people. I'm just going to do it whenever I feel I have some good products to show because I feel like it can get repetitive. I've been buying a lot of makeup recently to like really stock up because like I told you guys in my first video, I'm trying to really build my makeup collection and I don't have too much right now, but I just want to show you the products that I've been loving. So the first product is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores finishing powder. I have the pressed form and I'm really obsessed with this. It was a little bit expensive. I know Kathleen Lights raved about it on her channel. I'm obsessed with it. I don't use it to set my whole face. I do sometimes. So I really just like to touch up my face and go over any areas that may be oily throughout the day. It's like the perfect touch-up powder. It gives you like an airbrush finish and it just makes everything matte but not too matte. It doesn't look cakey at all. It never gets cakey. It doesn't look over dry. It's just perfect. I'm just gonna go over my face a bit so you can see. Just in my T-zone or wherever I get oily. And you can already tell that some of my oiliness went away, but it's not cakey. And I love it. I really think it's worth it. It's expensive, but I really think it's worth it. It's my favorite touch-up powder ever. Okay, next, something inexpensive is this e.l.f. blush palette. It's in the shade Dark. Only issue with mine is that it's a little hard to open. I think it's just the one I got. So it has this giant mirror, and then these are the colors. I got the dark one, and it's very, very pigmented. You only need a little bit. You need to take a light hand when you use this on your face, because it's very pigmented. I didn't use it today, but I'm obsessed with these colors. I really want the light one, and I want to try their contour kits. I think these are really good because they're really cheap and they're pigmented, and I love them. They're really high quality, so love these. So I'm going to stay in the powder face range, and something else that's inexpensive. This is Wet n Wild contouring palette. Contouring palette contour. Yeah. And it looks like this. It says it's their new formula. I have the shade Caramel Toffee, which is the darker one. And these are amazing. I love the yellow color to set underneath my eye. And I also love this color to bronze up my face and contour. They're very pigmented, very buttery and creamy. They're very high quality. They don't get super cakey. And this is the only powder I've been using to set underneath my eyes. It's not super drying. Like my Laura Mercier can be too drying underneath my eyes sometimes. And this one is great. The last face product is this one that I'm obsessed with. It's the Mary Luminizer. It's by The Balm, and I got this from Kohl's, and it has like a little mirror that it comes with. This was kind of expensive as well, but it is so beautiful. I have it on today. I don't know if you can tell because I don't like strong highlighter sometimes. I don't like going all the way right here because sometimes highlighter can really texturize your face and make it bumpy if you have bumps, and I don't like that look. It's really pretty. It's more of a lighter highlight, but I love it. It just really pops and glows. I did get the Champagne Pop Becca highlighter by Jaclyn Hill recently, and I love that one as well. That one's more goldy and this one is more light. I love it. I feel like it works. It's not too light and it's just perfect. It really pops. So if you want a highlighter that pops, this is worth it. Let's move on to the eyes. Some eye products. The first one I have is MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. Mine is in the shade Soft Ochre. I have been forgetting to show this in my tutorials. I've been obsessed with using this to prime my eyelids for eyeshadows. I'm sure many people have tried this and they love it. It makes a major difference when I do my eyeshadows. It makes everything pop and last longer. Products just adhere to my eyelid much better. A little bit goes a long way. I know people say that it can be dry, and my eyelids have been really dry, but I feel like they've been getting better, and this isn't too dry on me. It is a little bit dry, but I think it's perfect because that's how you get your eyeshadows. They do have another color, Painterly. I think that is more pinkish undertone, so I'm just gonna stick with this one. Now for eyebrows, I do plan on doing an eyebrow tutorial. I did want to do that. Sorry, there was like a bubble floating in front of me. But anyways, I do want to do an eyebrow tutorial. I planned on doing that today. But my eyebrows, Lord, girl, they need to be done so bad. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait till my eyebrows are fresh and show y'all a really good tutorial. But for what I use for my eyebrows, it's just this Salon Perfect dark brown pomade. I get this from Walmart. I went to like 3 different Walmarts to find this. I seen someone on YouTube using this, so I had to get it, and it's wonderful. Mine hasn't dried out at all. It comes with this brush that I use, and the brush is perfect. It works just fine. It's just so smooth and creamy and really make your eyebrows pop. It's not as natural as using brow powder, but it's not as non-natural as I would say the Anastasia pomade, because I feel like people who use those really can have like overdone eyebrows, and this is perfect. You just need to know how to work with it, and I will do a tutorial on that, so look out for that. Now for another eye product is this eyeshadow palette. It's by Milani. It's the Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection, Earthy Elements. Shade is Earthy Elements 05. I also have their blue one, which I love. I love these colors a little bit better. I love warm colors. These are probably like the best eyeshadow palettes at the drugstore that I've tried. They're very creamy, buildable, pigmented. They're not super powdery like a lot of drugstore eyeshadows can be, and the colors are just beautiful and I love them. Another eyeshadow palette, which I recently done a tutorial on, so I know you guys seen it. But it's just the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. So I recently did a tutorial on this yesterday, so that video should be up by the time this one gets up. So if you haven't seen my tutorial on that, go ahead and go and check that out. These eyeshadows are so beautiful. It has like the perfect colors that anybody would want. Browns, shimmery golds, purples, light shimmery colors. These are perfect for the crease. These are gorgeous. This is my favorite color right here, Toffee, which I used on my lid in the last tutorial. And it really just makes your eyes pop. It was a little expensive. It was about $40 or $50 with a coupon code. Yeah, they are sold out right now. I think they're supposed to be restocking in early April or something. So check that out. The URL is shopvioletross.com. They also have beautiful eyelashes that I want to get, so I'm gonna try a few of those. And I also seen a highlighting palette coming out for them in the future, so I'm looking forward to that. But these are really nice. They're pigmented. I wouldn't say they're like the most pigmented colors ever, but they're pigmented, they're buttery, they're very high quality, they blend well. You can find these other places, but having them all in one palette is really convenient. Before I jump to the lip products, I want to mention something that I've been obsessed with that I use every day. It's my little beauty blender. This is dirty right now. This is not the expensive beauty blender that everybody use, the $20 one. This is by Sonia Kashuk. I am obsessed with this. I've had this for some months now, and as you can see, it's in like perfect condition. Besides it being dirty, it's in perfect condition. If you like your sponges to get soft and like really big and plump, then maybe this would not be for you. But if you like something a little bit harder that you can really blend and that will last and give you a perfect application, then this is for you. I had the Real Techniques one, which is another cheap one that I hated it. It got dirty and crumbly really quick, and it began to break like just after a few uses for me. I would wet it and it just got nasty. This lasts for a long time. It is a little bit more expensive than the Real Techniques one. It's about maybe like around $10 or more, but I really love it. You should try it out. Let me know if you like it if you do try it out. Also, by the way, you can get this at Target. Sonia Kashuk is at Target. Now for the lips, I've been obsessed with these NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks. I have on one today. I have on shade Corset 09. And then I also have Satin Ribbon 07. I did mention these in my Kylie lip kit review, and I mentioned how they can be drying, and they are. They can be drying and matte. The reason why I love these is because they're so matte. It dries and like they don't move, and it's so, for these to be so cheap, they're wonderful. The colors are great. They have a bunch of colors. I want to get like every color. They're more like brownish nudes. It's like a whole range of nudes, and they're so beautiful. I will swatch these two really quick. So if you can't get your hands on, you know, the more expensive liquid lipsticks, or you don't want to spend that much, I feel like these are so beautiful and perfect. So this is Corset and this is Satin Ribbon. And by the way, for my lips today, I just have on Whirl MAC lip liner, and then I have on NYX soft matte lip cream in London, and then I just have on the Lingerie Corset in the middle. So if you don't like super matte liquid lipsticks, I would suggest prepping your lips beforehand. Make sure you exfoliate your lips and prep with either a chapstick, or I use Carmax. And then if it's still super matte after you apply it, just put a little bit of gloss or a little bit of chapstick on top, and that should work. The last kind of makeup product that I have is my setting spray. This is the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. It says wear boosting setting spray, locks in makeup, long lasting finish, translucent and oil free. I've never been into setting sprays. I thought they were pointless. I thought it was just like spraying water on your face and it's doing nothing. I was like, why would I spray water on my face? Is just gonna mess up my makeup. So I've never been into them. But the reason I bought a setting spray is because I wanted to start spraying my brushes so my pigments can pop on my eyelids. So I bought this, and then I just decided to use it on my whole face one day, and I loved it. I really noticed a difference. Actually, that's the reason why I love it. I noticed a difference. I've really noticed my makeup lasting longer. I'm not going to say that it lasts substantially longer, like it lasts all day and night, but it made a difference. It's really good if you make your foundation and your powders too cakey and you just want to go in with something to like make it a little bit more dewy. This is perfect. It's cheap. You can get this at the drugstore. I wouldn't like setting sprays that would make me too dewy. I want my foundation and stuff to stay pretty matte, but with a little bit of dewiness, just like a little bit. I like matte products, but this is perfect. I do want to try the Urban Decay All Night setting spray, but we'll see. I don't know. I might get like a travel size version because it can be pretty expensive, and you know, I guess like why spend so much money when you could just get the cheaper one. So love this. Okay, so almost done, guys. The last products that I have is not beauty related. Well, it's not makeup related. It's a fragrance, and it's my Victoria's Secret Bombshell fragrance. This is the lotion. This is what I got first one day. I was just looking for something smell good, and I got this, and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. It was at Victoria's Secret, of course. One lotion this size is $25. I was like, that's kind of expensive, but it's really good. It smells so good. It's like a sweet, not super sweet, maybe just like a little sweet, sexy smell. It's like what it says, bombshell. Like you feel like a bombshell when you put this on. I know Mackenzie Hyatt is her name. She's a YouTuber and she's big on Instagram. She says that's her signature smell, and that's my signature smell as well. I love it. I always get compliments on it. I let my sister and my mom use it. My mom was obsessed with it, so I got her one. The weirdest thing ever, a couple of days after buying that, I went to Target. I was at Target and I was just randomly smelling their candles, and this candle smells just like this lotion, like almost identical. It's the Pink Pink Magnolia candle. It's made by Target, I believe. It came in like a little floral box. They also have a bigger one. I just got this size just to try it out. It's not a really strong scent when you burn it, but it just smells so good. I'm obsessed with the lotion, so I had to get this. And then recently I got the perfume too, and the perfume is amazing. Every time I wear this, somebody asks me what I'm wearing. My boyfriend loves it. So if you're ever in Victoria's Secret, try this out. I'm sure you'll love it. Just gonna light this really quick. I usually light this candle every time I film. I just love smelling this. Smells good. So that's it for my favorites. You know, I just wanted to switch it up. I'm really into inexpensive products, and I also love high-end products, but I only like spending my money on high-end products if I feel it's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you've used any of these products before or some of your favorites this month, and please subscribe. I love you guys so much. Bye.